Hey y'all, Nudes here from Banana Hobby, and welcome back to another episode of Nudes Airborne RC. It's been a little bit, and if a lot of you don't know, I live out in the high Sonoran Desert. And in the summer, it gets hot. Real hot. So hot you don't want to take your planes out and put them in the sun. Well, I've been busy on other things on the background, helping out customer service, been out to a few flying events, and we finally had a break in the weather out here. The monsoons rolled in, cooled it down to a nice 85 degrees, and I finally got to fly the FlyFans Gripen. If you guys have been flying the channel, you've seen I had all the videos except for the Maiden, and we finally got the Maiden video. That's going to be coming up here in a little bit. This plane right here, everybody, great fun to fly. Very predictable. Didn't have any weird tendencies. High alpha is very good. High speed's very good. I was using the 6S 4000 battery, which weighs 530 grams, pushed all the way forward to achieve the CG. CG is right here at the back end of the battery compartment. So enjoy the Maiden, and please stay tuned to the end of the video. We're going to be going over our setup. Now on the setup, I went ahead and I did the standard, added the manual, where I'm using the canards just for lift on elevator, and I used the recommendation on elevator 70% and aileron 70%. And I'll tell you right now, that didn't work out for me. So enjoy the video, and I'll see you back in a little bit.
If this was loose, like John was saying, if this was loose and you're taking off, that rudder could be going wacky, you know? So, cool. Got another battery for it? Yeah. Yeah, dude, let's hook it up. Dude, you gotta understand, part of what you were fighting was because of this. It was out of trim, bro. Not anything you were doing. You were fighting the trim. Find me when I came in the land. I think you just came in the room. So 10 minutes. I'm going to close the time. I'm going to fly in the time. Good? I had an angle of attack on it.
Yeah, she feels a little, I got a real heavy battery in there, and the batteries haven't been cycled a little bit, so she feels anemic. I'm like at 3/4 throttle right now.
Flying pretty good.
Yeah. That's full throttle. I'll take off that tank. 1 minute. All right. Let's do a nice, slow, high alpha. Let's come around the turn. This is the Maiden. I don't know what I'm doing. I shouldn't be doing this stuff, but I do anyways. All right. All right, let's throw the gear down, and let's see if we can do this. Okay, I'm on the elevator. I'm on the elevator, bringing it down to the high alpha position, bringing the throttle down. Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! I hope I got that on film.
And we're back, y'all. What do you think of that landing? I was pretty proud of that landing, not flying for a little bit since it's been the hot summer and I went ahead and stuck it. But nonetheless, let's go over the throws. So on the throws, we're not going to go any measurements or anything because that's not what I did, because in the manual, it didn't call out measurements of deflection. It just basically called out percentage of travel. So completely stock with an FR Sky receiver in there. When I set this thing up, it said if you're using these for lift and lift only, to go ahead and give it 70% elevator and roughly 70% aileron, and I believe it was 60% on the rudder. Now the 60% on the rudder worked out completely fine. Now on the elevator at 70%, I felt I had enough. Don't get me wrong, I had enough to go ahead and do a loop. I had enough to high alpha, but it just wasn't snappy enough for me on the turns. So what I did is I raised that 70%, and that was on my high rate, by the way. I raised that 70% up to 85% for my high, 80% for my medium, and 75% for my low on the aileron. I also did the same thing, the 85, 80, and 75 for the elevator. And after that, second flight, guys, she flew great. Complete control authority, great jet. Flew her in a gray sky, and I still did not lose her, even though she's gray and black predominantly. If you guys like this model, the link's going to be down in the description as usual. Go ahead and get you one of these 70mm Jaws Gripens from FlyFans, available at Banana Hobby. Noons out.